Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Once I click the right thing, and I just to double check that my audio was working because Windows Explorer is not working for me today, so that was awesome. So now that I've got that out of the way, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back into Ricky Royalty here with Man City. Sorry, that was the sketchiest start of all time. Today, we've got a cup final. We're going to play Nottingham Forest. Hopefully guarantee some European football. We've got some tough games around that, though. We've got Chelsea and Spurs away. Might have the FA Cup against Arsenal before it. And hopefully a couple of wins before then, but very up and down last stream, depending on if we were away or at home. But if you're looking forward to today, make sure to leave a thumbs up over on YouTube. Drop a follow on Twitch as well if you like this save, which has been going for a fair while now. If you're wondering what the heck we're doing, saying that we're rebuilding Man City, there is the TLDR, I think is what the kids would say. So, yeah, we've got West Ham coming up. Now, we did lose these guys 2-0 a wee while ago now. Back in November, it was, at the time, our only loss in quite a while. We did draw quite a few games off the back of that, actually. But they did us from set piece thanks to this absolute giant with his 2-metre tall and 20 jumping reach and 16 heading, so not a major surprise really. Hopefully won't have to cop that now that we're back at the Etihad. Although we have conceded the first goal a lot in our last 3 games. I think we've just the last stream, I think they were all about 1 or 2 goals in, or 2 minutes in. They were those home games, and even Newcastle, I think we copped one early. No, okay, I was wrong about that one. But yeah. Not the greatest stream, although we did get through the 3-0 was actually not the worst because of the 6-1 before it. But yeah, West Ham, they sit in 13th, so they're an okay team, but at home one you expect that we'll beat, if we can get a result here, then we're going to extend the gap over the Aston Villas, your Liverpools by quite a nice margin too, so we should be getting ourselves, with only 10 games left in our Premier League season, into a pretty good spot for Champions League, hopefully. But if we win that Carabao Cup final, we've at least got Conference League playoffs. So that is a big one that we should be winning, especially because there's not many games around the Carabao Cup either. But we'll see who we play. I think at the same time we play West Ham here, Arsenal play Crystal Palace, who these days are near bottom of the Championship, having just got promoted back up from League One. So you'd expect we might have Arsenal and Chelsea either side of the cup final, which will make things a little bit difficult. But let's get into this first game as we take on West Ham. There's confirmation. Crystal Palace are at home though, so we'll see. But we've got a pretty strong team back now. Like starting wise, it's only really saying there for Felipe. Leber did pick up an injury. I think this was when I was advancing in between streams. He is out for 6 to 12 days, so it means that Tommy Sheepstation is back on the bench. Still got Sarr out for a few days. Not that it affects our bench that much. And yeah, Felipe as well. But not in too bad a nick here. So hopefully put out a good performance to start things off today. That'd be quite nice. Get some good momentum going to at least the FA Cup, which could be tricky. We'll see, though. We'll see. But here we go. And -2 degrees. That is some weather to be playing football. They have got Ray Lewd, the English Welshman, with his massive jumping reach against us again. So that's going to be fun. Did we play that well last time? Not sure we did. I just make the most of home advantage, guys. We've been doing that pretty well, but let's just make sure we actually start a game half decently. So let's, yeah, keep the wins coming. It is snowing, to be fair. We are in, like, nearly March now. People in England don't know if there'll be many at this hour. Is it? You don't get snow in late Feb, do you? Let's be real. This is a bit mental. We've got a couple of these now. I don't quite buy it. FM's smoking something here. Cooking's not the right term. Smoking is the completely right term. You probably love it right now, given the whole heatwave thing, but this is a bit crazy. -2 in February for a Premier League game. Who's going to have ice in their veins and get the result here? Are West Ham going to do the double over us, or can we keep this really good home record we've got going and lock down second in the Prem before we go to Wolves away, which on paper should be quite a nice one for us, but we've been trash away from home of late, so we'll see. We have got through 10 minutes and not conceded, so that's encouraging. Hopefully today we're not going to have that horrific start thing. That's, in the end, a good tackle from Mitchell. And that's not a good pass there from the bloke whose name almost looked like Vizinha. A chicane up to Mitchell. Mitchell, okay, that was a bit of a tight angle. Decent save from the West Ham goalkeeper. Might have a slight injury there too from that Mitchell tackle, but nothing notable on the right-hand side. As Bournemouth are beating... Well, Bournemouth are starting to find some form. For a team bottom, they beat Chelsea a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, we couldn't make the most of it. There's now Mitchell will whip one in for us here. It wasn't far away, but of course the absolute freaking giant heads it away for West Ham. Absolutely unfair. Bell grabbed with a speculator, which Zolikis nearly carries over his line, but apparently not. Feels like that wasn't the highlight though, which is... No, it was, okay. So much for that. But we are well and truly on top here, just need some pay for it. As they've picked up a couple of yellows here of West Ham early. Both their wingers, I think, the forward players. As they get a set piece, that's why we need a goal here, because I'm petrified of what they're going to do to us set piece. They're like Arsenal on drugs, West Ham in this save. At least from set pieces. The rest of their play's pretty garbage. So actually, you know what? Yeah, Arsenal on drugs. That sort of matches up nicely. Mitchell, please square it for someone in good space. Not that right shot there, Piver. That was a bit of a shocker. We'll demand more before the half. We're playing well. Just, yeah. Need to actually finish something here, guys. Not going to happen though, is it? 0-0 at half time, which we should be a goal up, although there's a couple of interesting teams not picking up points at the moment. So it wouldn't hurt all that much. I think Man U, Tottenham's later, but yeah, no one's playing awfully. So just get the win you deserve. Most of you are playing well. The attackers just need to sort you know what out. And we'll get into the second half. And hopefully get an early goal. Just to make sure we're not going to get FM'd here. As Wolves have equalised against Bournemouth. Man U get an early lead. Aston Villa are winning as well in the second half. I should have said with Man U, so they are actually playing at the same time. Long ranger. Forces a save. We haven't shouted or anything, so hopefully we see the corner, and we do. Right. Trujillo, can you pick out Say? He's quite big at the back there. No, okay. Mitchell, though, might do something here. He's in the box. How have you cut it off there, FM? Seriously, he was just about to do something, wasn't he? Oh, FM this year. Goodness me. Goodness me. Like how I've already won a Champions League in the save, otherwise this is the point where I'll be getting a bit worried. As Belgrade starts to make his way forward. We want the Prem though. It's probably not going to happen this year unless Chelsea do have a right bottle job like Inter. Oh, now this might not... It's a red card. Second yellow for Nada. Right, we've got to make the most of this now. I was wondering why we're getting shown that. So we've got the extra man. They are really not got anyone on there. Therefore, just leave things. Don't like telling our guys to do weird stuff. Even if it does somewhat make sense. But focusing down, we could... Do we try and focus down our... their left, that'll be our right. Progress for our right. There we go. Right. We'll try that. If we drop points now, we're going to be pretty filthy, as we're missing a shot there. Interesting areas from FM to start off today. And Solakis. Why have I been shown that, FM? Like, seriously. It's early in the stream and you already feels like I've lost like a good minute or so. Let's change our wingers. Which is a bit harsh, but let me get something going here. Yeah, let's get Onadira on too. Come on, guys. I know I've got a tall person, but frickin' jeepers. Okay, Solicus on the ball. The tall person can't be just doing everything for them here. They actually have to play football at some stage. Nice from Georgiev. Yonezawa keeps it in. Let's see what he can do. The Japanese international. Could be the Japanese link-up that worked so well a little while ago for us here. Georgiev. Oh, what? Why did you have to shoot? You're the one person I don't want shooting. And, of course, we don't see the corner because it's frickin' West Ham. Let's get chicane off because you should have really scored by now. And of the rest, I don't know. Let's just be more expressive, guys. Come on, guys. Right, here we go. Another set piece. I don't think we're going to do anything against that giant they've got, but Onadira, not the best ball. Yep, the giant headed it away. Yonezawa up to his international teammate. He might get it back here. It is! And he's on. Wow, okay, well, scrappy as anything, but sure FM. We will, I suppose, do this now. But goodness me. That took a long time. Also, I should have taken off Martin's there, shouldn't I? On a red heart with our final sub for the casserole. Let him cook late. But 1-0, finally. Finally, and it's a bit of the Japanese connection helping us out here. Yonezawa to Onadira, thankfully not offside. Pulls it back for Yonezawa in a ton of space. And Martin has just somehow teleported for a West Ham player. Which apparently is a thing you can do when you've only got 10 men on the field. And we do grab a much needed goal against the 10 men. .88 XG, jeez lads. I've not got a good feeling going into that Wolves game. Tell you right now, I don't have a great vibe about it. Been so poor away and we're still second in the Prem. It doesn't say a lot for the quality of it this year. We could sink late though. We've got a couple of big teams on the road. This is some good footy. And until we decide to shoot that, it's a bit too much pressure on us there to try and do something. Okay, thankfully deal with that corner, which is really all West Ham have, you'd think. The stage of the game. Say gets the ball, and we should just run down the clock from here. Been a battle, and yeah, and 2 below 0 to be fair, so it is a tricky night. Off the post, Caserta, you going to shoot? No, okay, Belgrub. Well, okay, we get a corner. Please, one more. No, okay, well, I suppose we take the 1-0, but it should have been a lot more than 1-0, let's be honest. Chelsea lost. We're only 3 points off Chelsea. Why did I think that we were... Oh, and Man U got run down by Tottenham. This isn't a bad match day, actually. Aston Villa won. The only downside, really. And Liverpool. Forest have been held by Stoke, so that's not bad. Given we've got to play them in a cup final, we should have scored more. Hopefully it means we're going to go off in that cup final. I suppose we say it was good, but I'm not... let's be honest, I am lying. I'm lying about that one. And we did get Arsenal in the FA Cup. Oh, it's going to be tricky before the Carabao final. Yeah, it was good, but wasn't amazing. We should have really pumped them, but we are back in the fight here for the title, which I would not hate with the Euros being in the off season. The ideal situation, if we can pick up the Prem, it's really the trophy we came to England for. Kind of fun to try and get a World Cup. As let's rest now. How big are our gaps now? Wednesday to Monday. I think we don't need to even rest for this. And yeah, okay, yep. Arsenal absolutely rinse Palace. We do have Arsenal at home. Okay, that might help. Might also ruin our really good home record. Although we did beat them in the Prem not long ago, so hopefully it'll be alright. But off to a good start today. That's the main thing, because we got off to an awful start the other day, albeit 3 straight away games. Why have they changed that? I know why, because the game wasn't right. I was going to say I did the rest of the season, but obviously the FA Cup wasn't in there. We'll just sort out this match day, or this match week. And hopefully won't have to do too much more, especially if we lose to Arsenal. That's obviously going to mean we're not doing a lot more training stuff. Let's make sure we actually take our chances, guys. And one other thing, let's just throw in a goalkeeping 1-on-1. Why not? Okay, there we go. Get that out of the way. And Wolves away next now. Wolves might be decent in this, actually. Not like top half, but they're above West Ham. Okay, they're there in 11th. This could be a little bit of a banana skin game, although their recent form suggests not. They beat West Ham 4-0 though, which we certainly didn't. We should have, but we didn't. So this is a bit of a, sneaky, tricky game. Thought Wolves were a little bit further down than that, but they are going all right. With the continental rep, same as us, which hopefully we're going to sort out at the end of this season. Even if we don't pick up the Prem. Work our way into Europe for next season. For hopefully now Champions League, if we're 10 points clear of 4th place, albeit having played the extra game with the Carabao Cup weekend, that's when they'll get caught up. But I'll tell you what, if Chelsea keeps stumbling, there's a chance. I mean, that's going to be huge now. I've just remembered, somehow I forgot, Chelsea away after the cup final. As Kasur, that's a minor. We can get away with that. That if we can get them there, that'll be freaking massive. I don't back us to, because boy, we've sucked on the road this year. We've sucked something horrid. But we're up there. Let's keep the morale high on the lads. A little go at Santos. Well, I think we've actually done that quite a bit lately. It might not be the way, in hindsight. Actually, no, we didn't get there. Hindsight's not the right word, Sean. Use your warm up, brain. Warm up. Goodness me. But yeah, I think he got a bit of a tantrum on late last stream. So probably the decent idea there that we backed out of that. So what we got this match week? We have got United Villa. Big game. Chelsea, Fulham, they'll probably do them. West Ham, Spurs, Arsenal, Sunderland. Just looking at the teams sort of in the Europe picture, that Man U Aston Villa game is quite big. In a weird way, almost want Man U to win that. Right, so was he on rehab? Yes, okay. Now we're not giving Martin his game time down there because screw him. We'll give you a solid 45. And you can have a 90. Actually, I might change it to 20 actually for Fabi. A little stint there off before the game the next day. But yeah, United Villa is quite big. I suppose Liverpool are probably going to go up to 4th anyway, but it would make that gap a bit more if United won this. Gives us a good bit of safety in a Champions League spot if United win that. As much as finishing above Man U would be good, Champions League money's a bit more of a thing here with the whole just under 200 million debt. West Ham beating Spurs is handy as well, because they are down there in 6th and a decent posse. Makes our 1-0 result not look quite so bad now. Sorry, just topping up the diabetic insulin. Keep on top of that. This goes quite high after changing the cartridge in the sight. Right, Man U beat Aston Villa. So yeah, 4th down. Liverpool drew with Liverpool's at a stinker there too. Only downside is that Chelsea just escaped Fulham, so they are now 6 above us against it. Yeah, we need to really win at Stamford Bridge. Otherwise, I can't see us closing that gap, not as huge. But we're in a nice spot now. Even if you go down to 6th, you'd imagine top 5 of the Prem would probably get Champions League. We're 13 clear of Arsenal, albeit they've got a game in hand. So, yeah, with 9 games left, hopefully we're in a nice Champions League spot. Get that UCL money. But an away game here against Wolves is a little bit of a tricky one, actually. Jack, what? Okay, how did you end up at Wolves? Because you were going to take over here at City until I agree with Napoli that they wouldn't charge as much for my services. Because you left Leicester for Wolves. That's an interesting choice. Because Leicester are decent here, aren't they? Okay, they don't. They're 4 points better. Might have over exaggerated there. Leicester, he maybe got sacked. I can't quite figure it out otherwise. It's a very sideways, if not downwards, kind of move in this universe. Okay, draw for Leicester. Bournemouth are starting to actually get. Well, I say that they're all kind of cooked, aren't they? Now I look at it. West Brom and Sunderland are still quite far clear, even with Fulham. Those bottom 3 need a lot of good results. We've beat the Chelsea youth team. That's not great. Why were you playing? Aren't you on our bench? Oh, no, you're not. Okay, it's fine then. Never mind. Not great though still. Let's focus on recovery. Rosie. But Wolves on the road. And then we don't play Prem until Chelsea, which is freaking massive. We're going to get a bunch of scouting before this game as well, but we'll get through that, then get the prediction live. Tactically, no change. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. A couple of nice Wonder Kid types. Yes. Hopefully we can actually sign some of these people going into next season. Had a little bit of a spell of it last year, but had no chance of doing it this year. The lack of budget. Okay, on Adira, that potential's gone up, which is nice because it was starting to get a little bit concerningly low, the potential. Good little bit of bench impact from him there. Sa is back. Lovely. Handy if we get a bit of a suspension in the DM spot. Although we haven't copped that many of those here at City. We've been pretty clean, which is weird. Last couple of clubs have been at the DMs used to love picking up the yellow cards. But here we go. On the road for this one. So we've been a while, has it? Yes, it has. Right. 11th place Wolves against 2nd place City. A reminder, recent away form. I mean, try and squeeze it all in. It's not exactly great. The only away game of late we've won. Oh, Fulham actually. Outside of that, Fulham 4-0. Scarborough. A couple of draws in there, but not against great teams. Yeah, our away form hasn't been great of late. Ever since December. We've only won one Premier League game. Going back further, we did beat Bournemouth and Stoke just. They're 19th and 20th, so you'd hope so. Yeah, the teams that we've not been great on the road this season, which is why I would like to pick up some quite good points before we play Chelsea, Spurs, Liverpool at Anfield late on, and even Leicester, Brentford could be a bit interesting as well. But let's get into this one. So I think we're going to stick the same team. Yeah, no real reason to change anything. Sarr on the bench is a bit of a meh. We can just go Casserole instead of him, because he is pretty old these days. We just bought him in as the extra body because we lost Karuma for 30 million. Sarr on a free for the rest of the season did seem quite sensible. Went from a Barclaysman signing there. But to be fair, he was quite good. Right, these guys have I remember from last time we played them actually, the defence on paper looks quite good. Hogsberg William is a beast in this save. Whitewick on the bench this time is interesting because he was a good player at Arsenal in their youth team a little while ago. Your media, sure. We'll talk about the media because that fires the lads up somewhat appropriately. And yeah, we have good players. Hopefully he picks up next. I tell you, if we get the next gym winner, that'd be nice. Can't be far away from that list coming through then. If apparently Medina's in the hunt. But here we go. Deacon versus 11th, they do draw a lot of games, Wolves. Just noticing. So that might be the play here actually. But at the Molyneux, can we actually win a game on the road? We need to learn soon if we're going to overtake Chelsea. So it's been the biggest issue for us this season. Can we deliver against the team in the bottom half like you'd expect us to? Got a great home record, so even if we like drop points to those good teams on the road, it wouldn't hurt as much with the whole, as long as we were still beating your Wolves and whatnot. The fact that we've been losing to like your West Hams in a similar spot, that's what's cost us so far this season. Oh, you're joking. Okay, we're back to conceding stupidly early. Horrific deflection off Georgiev there because it looked like he had that covered. It's not that good a goal. It's just horrific defence here from this ball over the top that, I mean, we should have had dealt with. Are we sure that Michaud scored that? It looks like Georgiev's scored an own goal there. What is up with us going away from home? Just goodness me. We're second in the Prem, our first season back up from the Championship. I cannot complain about the tactic too much, but on the road, holy moly. And especially if we keep shooting from outside the frickin' box, which I have discouraged, lads, but for some reason you just do not listen. I've only won 3 La Ligas, 1 Serie A, 1 Champions League, 1 Europa League. I do have some idea of what I'm doing. I'd like to think anyway, but apparently you guys know better. Tell you what, probably should have changed the song for this game too. This is a bit gloomy and slightly a bit of a prediction sort of thing, isn't it? Bit ominous. Bound to lose. Great song name. There's Simon, rolls it out to Santos, Piver, up to Chicane. Apart from that, looked like an own goal. Apparently they scored it. We've been pretty good here. Just that awful start that we love to do here. Right, Santos wins that before Jay Hong. Oh, there we go. Trujillo from well outside the box, lads. Short. When it comes off, it looks great. So I suppose, yeah, if they give you that much room, I'll cop it. But goodness me, we love a shot from outside the box. Claudio Piver, Trujillo. I mean, you could have still driven forward there, bro. Great strike, but I reckon you could have made it easier. But we'll take it 1-1. Nice bounce back there from the early shocker. We've broken down that, on paper, quite good Wolves defence, especially on the right-hand side. As Medina gets a yellow, we'll probably have to get Furniers on at half-time then. It's a very even game stats-wise, as Belgrab, I'm guessing, won that back for us because he was under a fair bit of pressure. So it would have been weird if we didn't have the ball for a while there. There's Medina up to Pivot, liking that passing through the middle here. Trujillo, long ranger, guys. Are you trying to prove you I'm a muppet? What is going on here? Have we taken a shot from inside the box today? I guess the angle there to go Santos. Wouldn't have hated it. Ball to Santos there, guys. Just like before from you, Simon. Especially now that we're getting in behind. Balls are. Okay, good save, Simon. Makes up for your poor choice before. Right, head on the counter. Trujillo. Up to the chicane. Okay, no. Alrighty. You're not going too well today, chicane, are you? Has to be said, you've been a little bit of a letdown this season. With your, oh, for goodness sake. Belgrab. You best win this back, guys. That is so poor. Hopefully this is just not going to matter. It might be because Martins has got it back for us, but we've got 10 seconds before it's probably half time. Oh, Mitchell. Tommy Mitchell. Oh, you're joking. Off the post. That looked like a surefire goal. And how have you blown it up there, ref? Oh, my Lord. We were actually going to get the ball inside the box. 1-1 though. 1-1. We've fought back well after a horrific start. Chicane can come off. Deary me, bro. 6.3. Why are you struggling? Seriously, mate. Is it the jumping reach? We're playing low crosses for you. We'll get Funes on for Medina as well, but why do you not score as much as you should? 2 changes. Dig in, defenders. Have a little go at you. You guys, attackers, need to fire up as well. Tell the midfield they've been good, but the rest of the team can get a bit of a scalding there. Right there. Oh, Port Funes on, gets a yellow card. I suppose kind of a good call then, because Medina was there on a yellow. This is quite an even game though. Now, can we do something from the throw-in? Trujillo. Out to Georgiev. Paiva. Not a good pass at all. Why have you come up there, say? Okay, we should have it covered now. No, okay. Somehow that ball fallen beautifully to them. Oh, my Lord. Doing everything we can to let them have a goal here. But thankfully the post has helped out. Yep, FM. I've had enough of this highlight, please. Okay, maybe not. Trujillo. Off you go. Slack from Hogsburg. Trujillo. Bit of Mexican magic. Paiva. Oh, look to your right. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, this is interesting. Santos. Brief little bit of a drive. Him and Georgiev just playing keepy bally. Poor pass. And Wolves flickered on. Funes, nothing done from you. Thank you. There's a long highlight for... Well, I suppose Wolves did have a good chance from it. Mitchell up to Martin. Lenny Martin. Santos, look to your left. There it is. Paiva. Trujillo. All the way back to Santos. Running forward to be fair. Mitchell, you might do something. Tommy Mitchell! Right there. Yeah. Almost 2-1 to the home team. It's 2-1 to us, thank goodness, because that was a long old highlight where they probably... Well, they definitely were threatening to get the better chance from all that. But nice turn from Mitchell. He's, I think, by far been player of the season for us. He is on a 6.32, so great timing from you, because you probably would have got the sub otherwise. But we take the lead on the road. Can we please hold on for once, lads? Trujillo. Tempting to take our wing-backs off here, actually. They're both on so-so ratings. And deep yellow hearts. Oh. Some of that passing's a little bit sketchy, but we're keeping it. Paiva runs out to the near the sideline. Now Santos given space. Loves a long ranger. Tipped over by Maleka. We won't see the corner. Martin's having a bit of a fair game out there. Oh, he's just got a boost, so never mind. And his rating, as I was saying that. Is that what I need to do? Say my players are playing poorly and they'll do something well. Okay. Dennis Simon's having a shocker here. Right, come on. Big save now from you. Whitewick in there. No, that didn't work. Album. How have we... Oh, guys. Why are we so trash on the road? Santos just going to cover it. Who's got... I mean... Yeah, poor old Belgrab has become invisible there, so that's unlucky. Maybe I should have subbed off the wingbacks when I said I was going. We might do it now, and Simon's on a 6.4, so never mind, he's back to being the best goalkeeper in the world. We'll get Martins off as well for Casserole, and that saves us no subs. But that's okay. Fresh legs in defence to try and make sure we pick up something here. More shots. XG's pretty even. If we could do something from set piece, that'd be quite nice. Because we are getting more of that. What can we do? Just something different late here. Just try it. Why not? Come on, fellas. Something for us here, eh? 7 minutes added. Ugh, jeepers. Jeez, a lot of yellows for the defence here. It's going to be a draw, isn't it? Going to be a draw. I suppose it's not a loss, but oh, it feels like one. Dennis Simon, why did I sign a contract extension on you, bro? They must love giving the golden glove to people who sit in an armchair while the opposition has shots. While their own team has shots. That's fine. It was a good goal, but I'd rather sort this defence out on the road. I mean, we're 4 clear of Man U. Shouldn't be too upset. We're 11 clear of Aston Villa, but definitely the sort of teams we need to be beating if we want to actually win the Prem. I mean, Chelsea have only lost 2 games. We are next best with 6, but still feels like a lot, especially with our road record. Right, we've got Arsenal up next in the FA Cup, so that's back at home, and we've got a good gap between now and then, so just keep storming forward. Yeah, pretty even game, actually. Probably shouldn't complain about a draw from that. There's been worse ones we've copped than that over the course of this season. Alright, let's keep going forwards. Flamingo going after. Yep, that's fine. He's poor for us, so they can have a free crack at him. Okay, Arsenal in the FA Cup. I'm not that fussed about the FA Cup as long as we win the Carabao, but we don't have a game for a week and for 8 days after this, so we're going to take it seriously. It's Fulham play Forest. And Forest absolutely pumped them, which, I mean, I was going to say not ideal before the Carabao final, but that's still a wee way away. But we've got to be close to about 35 unbeaten at home now, so hopefully that's not about to come to an end here in a cup game against Arsenal, when really our eyes are probably on the week after. And a trip to Wembley. Everton, Man U. There's a couple of decent clashes this round. 5th round, I suppose. We're getting a bit late. The quarterfinals after this, I think. So Yes, yeah, we're getting late in the season. Into March now. Ah, man, you won. Boo. Sheffield knocking out Leicester's a slight upset. I think they are down championship. Sheffield United. Okay, got two emails exactly the same here, so that's great. Now, Saar will give you a little run of 45. Don't care about Martinez. Yeah, we've got a few days, I think, or one day maybe. 20 for you. You are coming back from an injury, so let's get you on rehab, not playing games. You can still play 90 because you're not really a factor. And Felipe's orange injured as well, so also on rehab. Might be getting some big guns back soon, which would be nice. Get that Felipe Medina centre back partnership, which has been a lot better than the one with Say involved. It's been poor since coming back from AFCON, at least that defence has with him in it. Now, they've got to be stoked with me, don't they? Yep, they mostly are. Team cohesion's pretty decent outside Santos, who's waiting for a bid. Tedder's still there. In 2040. Absolute scenes. That is a long stint, isn't it? It's getting close to 20 years at the club, isn't it? Right, are we going to be bypassing a press here? I suspect we probably should. We are, yep. So we'll do that, and that's about it. What else do they suggest? Probably need to look at that more for away games. As the under-21s beat the Everton one, which is good. Let's praise the guys who are training well and have a crack at Santos because he's back to being crap. The 1 week I don't have a go at him, and he's regressed. Okay, he's not having quite so much of a temper tantrum this time. And game day, I will just check if this is a replay one or a correct. Depends actually. It better not. The last thing I want here is a midweek replay. That would be disastrous before the Carabao final. So we'll just check. Is Felipe's back? Probably not going to be right for this game, but if we can get him in for Forest, that'd be quite handy. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be right for this game. Back to the portal. Right, FA Cup competition. There we are. Rules, 5th round. Where are we? No, we go straight to pins. Awesome. Love it. Right. That is what I need to know. So who goes through for the prediction? Once I find the last one, we're at home again. Taking on, I believe it was 6th place in the Prem. 2nd versus 6th. In this FA Cup clash, the Far Cup. Don't say it too quickly together. But yeah, we'll rock the same team. Say on a yellow. I mean, if we get knocked out, that's hardly an issue, is it? So we'll do that. Oh, I just noticed that Fabi is cooked for some reason. Leberhair can play 75. We'll put him on the bench in that case because that's annoying. I swear I only gave him like 20 minutes for the 121s, but apparently no one listened to that statement. Liam Martin's tempting up top, but I mean, Chicane's actually got a really good average rating, which is kind of irritating, so we'll stick with that team again. Make sure they stay nice and match hard before the Carabao Cup Final. Hopefully get a good result here against Arsenal. Go forward to, surely it's the quarters after this. Afonso decent, Ondo good, Balde, Vigili, they've got some good players. Juan Iglesias I think is a decent striker as well. Just win your home games, lads. I've got to tell you that. It worked in the first one today, even if we were a bit rubbish. And into it we go. Big month of March coming up. Arsenal in the FA Cup, Forest in the Carabao Cup Final, Chelsea and Spurs away in the Prem. Could it, well probably will it, define our season. As Arsenal get things underway here at the Etihad. Hard. Tomato, tomato. Good bit of early work there to win the ball off the Arsenal. And now we've got a nice corner. Trujillo short to Chicane, the captain. Play a nice 1-2. Is he going to take this on from a tight angle? Does. Trujillo! And it's off Ondo. Oh, secret agent man, my mate from Batiste. Helped me win the Champions League, and now he's scored a goal for me in England. Lovely stuff. Great start. Lock shot from Chicane. Trujillo's just speculated one in there. That is going so wide too. That is awesome from Ondo. You might get a knighthood for that. That is top work from you, mate. You might end up in the fancy new intro I'm cooking up as Mitchell pinches that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Just quick 2 goals early would be great here. Dare I dream, Mitchell. Oh, is he on? Yes, it's horrific from the Arsenal defence. And Claudio Paiva makes it 2-0. 4 minutes in. Holy. Right, say, guys. I know beating Arsenal's fun, but I would not live it down if we, after this, did not beat Forest in the Carabao final. So let's just make sure we do that. That is horror. I would be fuming if that was scored against me. Like, I'd be livid if my defenders let that happen. And we're on the attack again here. Arsenal just have not shown up. They are still on the bus. Paiva, less than the first 5 minutes. Georgiev to Santos. Mitchell plays it back to the DM. Now Belgrab cooks his man there. Can he find someone a bit in the centre? Fell to Mitchell. Just a little bit of a foot on there. Just disrupted that enough before we had the chance to make it 3-0 and almost kill the game off inside 10 minutes. No, not in the freaking game before a final, right? That hopefully won't be too serious. Onadira for one of the goal scorers in Paiva. Oh, hopefully it's a minor, but he's had to come off the field, so chances are low. 8, if it's a week-long injury, that's fine. But anything more, I mean, it's Forest. If Onadira can't help us to win against Forest, then yeah, we're in trouble. But very good start from us today. But it's a weird so far in the save. We've been kind of bad in cups and really good in the league. And here at City, we're kind of doing the opposite. Oh, we are definitely doing the opposite. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. That looked on, but I'll just hold off the goal noise just in case. Never mind. 3-0 halfway through the first half. Arsenal. What are you up to? Wow, that's a gorgeous run and ball from Mitchell. The run from Trujillo. The ball from Mitchell. Vintage City. 3-0. This is it, lads. This is it. We're cooking today. Now for off. Okay. Oh no, we're still getting to the corner. Guys, save some goals up for Forest, please. Just do what you have to here. Okay, you might have heard me too much there. As my cans is off. This centre back. Oh, great from Mitchell, but we somehow old mate Martins didn't help him. Now he's got to be off there. He was, and he can't shoot, even though I thought he was quite decent. I'll tell you what, it's not been a good day for Arsenal so far. We might get Mitchell off at half-time. 2 assists, but a yellow heart. Same with Trujillo. We'll keep an eye on this with a lead this big. If we hold on to it. Santos also a bit tired. Santos, Martins, Mitchell, Trujillo. Of course, we've already made a sub, so it'd be dangerous to take them all off. There's a couple of big guns that we can look to save up. The 8-day gap. We'll get Mitchell off because he's still on the yellow at the half, so Caserta can come on for him. Otherwise, though, very happy with that first half. Keep it up, fellas. That was great. Just what we need to be doing. Get that confidence going into the Carabao Final. If you can beat Arsenal like this, you can definitely do something similar to Forest, hopefully. As Trujillo takes this one. No one home, but Caserta on Adira gets it back. Caserta off the crossbar. Goal kick. Yep. We might get Trujillo and Santos off here. So we'll do those subs. That's 4. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Right. We've lost both our... Well, we haven't lost both our right wingers, but who can I play? I suppose Onadira looks the most likely to be able to play there if he can play right midfield. So let's do that and get the casserole on in there. Okay, now we have used all our subs quite early though. Hopefully won't be in a situation where it's going to prove costly, but tell you what, the game loves giving me some injuries before a cup final. We got about 5 the week before the FA Cup final last season. Even though we weren't playing games because we're in the Championship and our season finished a good 4 weeks before the Prem. At least this time it's coming in an actual game. I can kind of cop it a bit more. As Wolves are potentially knocking out Liverpool. Or Liverpool, we might have to call them the way they're going this season. Deary, deary me. Chelsea hammering Newcastle. But 3-0 with 10 to go. We're in a good spot here. Yonezawa gets on the end of that. Casserole. Oh, Funes. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. He ran onto that. His eyes would have lit up. Deluxe there. The centre back come to him. Right, we will just lower the tempo here just because we don't need to really worry about firing our guys out too much more. All right, we'll get rid of you. That name. Oh, jeepers, Medina. They've given you a lot there to try and put that away. But that should really wrap this game up. Very comfy, given that it's Arsenal. Been able to do them quite well here. 2 injury subs, which is not ideal, but hopefully we'll get by okay. Hopefully the Pive one's not too serious. Casserole goal. Oh, let him cook. 4-0. Oh, I know they love number 4, but goodness me. Taking a little bit too far. It might even be an Onadira assist. Oh no, do we play back to Belgrade, did we? Ah, we did. And they did give him an absolute bucket load of space there to find Casserole. But this is a performance. As we go through to the next round, I think the quarters of the FA Cup in very, very impressive fashion. That is what we can do, but of course it's another home ground bashing. We're great at that. Why can't we do it when we have to travel? Lads, that's good though. Now, the injuries, this is going to be potentially quite big. How bad are these injuries? This could cost us. This could cost us. I tell you what, the finances aren't that awful now. I must say that we're still like 170 million in net debt. So, yeah, now, Piver, 10 to 13 days. It's just long enough to be a nuisance. It's all right, but yeah, that's annoying. Exactly the same injury. Okay. Twisted ankles central. At least he's not a starter, though. Belgrade, good from you. Probably should have praised your passing. I mean, surely you'd ask him about how his team just got pumped 4-0. He's been there 21 years. Geez, okay, I thought you got in later than 19 for some reason. Oh, and they're 7th in the Prem now. Oh, McCallie, are you in trouble? But now we've got a cup final against Forest, which in theory, given that we've technically been drawn as the home team, it looks like, should be a nice one. Can lock in Europe nice and early. Not, well, I'll say early. We've only got 8 games left in the Prem or something, but it's as early as you can, really. Right, we'll get Piver out of here just because it doesn't look like he's going to be available. So Saar gets on the bench, and we need a right winger, which will be old mate Millis. There he is. Libba here will come back in for Sheep Station. And yeah, now, oh, it's Felipe. He's only yellow in this comp. And the BPO defense was quite good in that last game, so we probably shouldn't touch it. That's probably the team we'll go for this next game. As I switch off the rugby that was in the background. Yeah. Sorry, I was keeping up with stuff. So yeah, who are we going to get in the next round of the FA Cup as well, and where is that going to fall? Where is the FA Cup game going to fall? Yep, that's all right. Just got rid of that guy. That's good. Right. So the board reached the later stages of the FA Cup. They cannot Cannot be disappointed with us. Yeah, oh, we want to be the best we can be. Cliche.com. Target future glory, hopefully this freaking week. Now, Forest feels like a team that we can probably, I'll check here, but I feel like it's a team that we can probably, no, they do a high press. Okay, maybe we do need to bypass it then, because it does work well against some of these teams. Like, when we bypass the press, we tend to play our best football. It's tempting just to leave it on. Hopefully it's adjusted. Oh, Aston Villa lose. Okay, that's quite big. We're 11 clear of them. Oh, we are getting some results here. Right. Surely that's 8 games left. That should be Champions League locked up. Let's get our first trophy of the season here, lads. Now, under 21s, I do need to be careful. You'll be fine. We're not going to use you. Now, Felipe, I reckon we get you up to full speed in that team. And no one else, given our current situation. Coaching, let's work on those weaknesses. Is scoring the chicane weakness? Because I wouldn't mind him sorting that out. We've got here Champions League. What stage are we up to here? The quarters? The Champions League as well? Or is it a bit earlier? Round of 16 or something? Okay, Leicester's been pushed back. That won't change too much. Bournemouth, West Ham. You back West Ham, but Bournemouth going to be interesting. Oh, no way. Oh, why do we always get United every time? When we did beat them last year, are we at home? No, goodness, we have to go to that leaky dump. Okay, we might be stuffed there. Good. Why in every competition every year do we have to play Man United? Like, why is it a thing? I suppose we're getting to this stage we have to play them, which is nice, but why can't they just sod off? 1-0 West Ham over Bournemouth. Yeah, those bottom three are in deep trouble now. Fulham 11 behind Sunderland. Worse for Stoke and Bournemouth. They are gonna need a lot to go their way back half of the season. Speaking of things going our way, if Chelsea could lose their next game before we play them, that'd be handy. It is round of 16 in the Champions League, which is nice. Went a bit early. When is that game? Is this late March, Man U too? The month from not great. Oh, Forest of Europa during the week. That could help us. We've got a gap that they don't. They're doing Europa League things. It is a 10-day gap though, to be fair. After Spurs, that's okay. Roberto, yeah, let's definitely add you to shortlist then, even if you are massively overpriced for your current ability. 84 million. Jeepers creepers. Now, the other thing I want to check on too is the whole Joseph Blade situation, because we were looking at him going into this season, potentially going to sign him instead of Mitchell. Thank goodness we didn't. If we get Blades as well as Mitchell as that one too, on right wing, that would be elite. That'd be the sort of depth you'd hope for in the Prem. Ooh, he's right, lads. No, I know we've got a big cup final coming up, and then two quite large Premier League games. But if we get the chance to sack the Man U manager, as Man City, I mean, we've got to be absolutely barred up deluxe for that one. Here's Arsenal play Spurs, big North London derby. Backup striker, hopefully fine. Hopefully he'll be fine. I do not want to play Martinez off the bench while Chicane's not exactly going great. So hopefully he recovers. Actually, speaking of which, I probably need to put rehab and should have done it sooner on both Piver and Caserta. Yeah. Okay, he's still actually injured, Piver. Somehow. 1 to 6 days. How's yours worse? Random. So let's get the training praised. No one training badly. Rate that. This is what we need before a final. Yeah, he is so. How did he not score a goal before we played him? Like, he's pretty average, but also he's so massive that he would probably play a good star above what it says in the game there. He would be an absolute weapon from set piece. It's a tempting signing if he's only worth 28 mil as like a cheeky rotation centre back. I'll hold a team meeting. This doesn't sound like a. We just beat Arsenal 4-0, and you want me to talk to the players? Goodness me, that's dangerous. I'll just say we're hitting form at the right time. Yes, that's the one. Yes. You know I'm going for there, Claudio. You are now in rehab mode. Good. Get in rehab mode, bro. Listen to your Amy Winehouse. Let's get in the zone. Oh, goodness, Raphael plays for them. I forgot. The Napoli legend. In my 1 year there. Helped me win Serie A 1 year ago, and now he's coming up against me as we try and lock in Europe for next season. Although, I say that, it should really be based on the Premier League table. That's not great, lads. That's not great. Backup goalkeeper. Okay. You have to put Nelson on the bench, am I? The man who cost me in the FA Cup final last year. Okay, a draw between Spurs and Arsenal in a weird way is actually quite good for us, because those teams sort of who could shoot up from the bubble, are just continuing to stutter. We're in a really good spot for Champions League, aren't we? Aston Villa have dropped points to West Brom somehow. Liverpool get a win, but so they've gone above Aston Villa, but Aston Villa have played more games than a lot of us have. Yeah, that's all right. The Arsenal Spurs result in particular. Mikel could be in trouble at the end of the season. Right. Defend deeper. I don't want to defend deeper or even defend deep. Play for set piece. No, we're not going. No, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. There's a couple of Man U and Chelsea were at Newcastle. They did just pump them in the FA Cup, to be fair. So yeah, they probably should do well there. Right, are we about to get into this game? Because I need a quick nervous one before we get into this. Not actually a nervous one, but you know what I mean. And we are about to go. So Forest, yeah, right. The backup goalkeeper's not right. Liam Martin is good. Sweet. That's nice. We will get Nelson on the bench instead of Mino. Otherwise, though, we will rock that team. Felipe can play 75, but these two were good last game. So we are going to go with that team. We'll get a prediction going. And while that goes, I will go for a quick wee. So, Man City. Nottingham Forest. There we go. Once I type correctly. Who lifts the trophy? Right, we'll be back shortly, guys. Unmute Sean. All right, we're back. So here we go. Carabao Cup Final. Sticking with the team that's more or less got us here. Arguably, probably would like Felipe in there for say, but he's still getting up to match fitness, and Onadira in for the injured Paiva. Otherwise, though, I mean, it's a team in form, apart from our centre backs and goalkeeper. So let's hope that doesn't prove costly. We got through Liverpool. If we don't get past Forest, that would be somewhat criminal. And we got past Man U as well. We've got past some good teams in this comp this year. We need to make the most of this. Really need to make the most of this, even if they've got Sir Raphael on their team. So, guys, yeah, do it. Just play like you did against Arsenal when you beat them 4-0 in the FA Cup a week ago. And we'll be laughing. Harvey, how are you, mate? From TalkSport, really? Oh, I thought the serious journalist came here. Yeah, we want to win every comp we're in. Yet we want to be playing Europe. And, yeah, honestly, Liverpool was the big one. But here we go. Carabao Cup Final. Can we lift our first big trophy here at City? We won the championship last year, but come on, we're Man City. This would be a bit more of a big deal. Against the team that we played with in the beta this year. With good old Chris Wood. Who could not, because we did stuff all with that Forest team, and all honesty, but here we go. Raphael's probably better than Chris Wood too, which is dangerous, but here we go. It is Forest to get things underway here at Wembley. We technically are kind of drawn as the home team, so hopefully that pays off for us here, because we kind of suck when we're away. So, yeah, hopefully that's a weird thing in game. As Mitchell, player of the season so far, starts to go the former Chelsea man. Oh, cooking nicely. Belgrub goes back to Sansos. Belgrub, nice from him. Don't get too greedy. He got too greedy there. I'm not sure. It might have been a cross that was that far off target. Good play from us, but not good finishing. And this is not the time for that to pop up, as Stanford takes the free kick, headed away, and it goes out to Martins. That's well done from us there. We actually defend that quite well. Oh, Trujillo makes the run. Oh, look for one of those people coming forward, or take it on yourself. That should have really hit the target. Tight angles we're taking the shots from, but I've seen plenty of those going this season, or this FM. We're doing a good job defensively so far, has to be said. Oh no, why did I speak? Why did I speak? Why did I speak? Dennis Simon is the best goalkeeper in the world finally showing up. The man who somehow got the World Golden Glove for sitting in a chair at Bayern Munich. You actually did you actually do something there? Am I about to see why you're actually quite good? It's an encouraging start from him. The one time that we stuff up defensively because Chicane left the ball behind. If Chicane could actually score with his frickin' 18 finishing and 20 composure, that'd be quite nice. We'll demand more. And it might have come through at a good time, because there is a highlight and we just do enough to keep the ball. Martins out to Georgiev, the former West Ham man. The centre backs now just start to just see what's playing out in front of them. Chicane drops a long way back. Oh, Mitchell. Oh, guys. That is a sitter. Don't you bottle things now for me. Absolute sitter, Mitchell. Right, half time. I mean, they had a good chance of the one they had, but jeepers, Mitchell. He's on a 6.4. He's been so good this season, especially because we've lost our backup right winger. Can't really sub him. Somehow Chicane's on a 7. I don't quite know how. Just the shooting. It's literally it. The shooting needs to improve. Otherwise, we're doing all right here. Just need to take one of our chances. Do not do the Liverpool. Martins yellow. Now that's a worry, because he's really good. And we're already missing Piver. I'm risking it a bit here. I don't really like it. We might take him off here, Martins. for Casserole. Both our wingers are not even good games, are they? I'll get Yonezawa on him. I trust Mitchell enough. But he's on warning. Don't know if I trust Millis, put it that way. That's why I'm quite keen on pinching Blades on a free next season if we can. But we can't go in for him yet because the whole English rules compared with when we have been back in Spain and Italy, we could already be trying to wrap that. Well, probably would have already wrapped it up. Uh-oh, guys. Oh, that is the most FM thing of all time. They've done feck all game. And Dennis Simon, I just thought you were coming right for me. You are an absolute frickin' fraud. I didn't know you were the best goalkeeper in the world, and honestly, it's a good finish, but you're still, yeah, okay, it's a good finish. Second shot on target. They've had 2 shots all game. They've both been on target. We can only get 1 on target from about 8. Unbelievable. I think got a go of 18 finishing and 20 composure, but apparently it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Only we contributes is freaking jumping reach, but apparently that makes all the difference. Yonezawa. Oh, come on, Chicane. You know what? Oh. Freaking have a go at you more often, mate. I'm gonna just bag you all the time. Because if that's how you respond, fair play. We're back in it, 1-1. Instant reply. Yonezawa, pretty soon after coming on, just picks out a gorgeous pass for Chicane to run onto, and not even he can stuff that up. And it is back to all square in the Carabao Cup Final, which is the least we deserve. Oh, how are we so leaky? Right, let's get. Oh, how have they? Right, Santos, great from you. Say, Medina, Belgrab, who lost his man. I was blaming Simon. It was really Belgrab who should have got absolutely rinsed from me before. Oh, how have they stopped that? Oscar with a heck of a save. Okay, man, I really don't care about the yellow card situation for future games in a final. Okay, Forest on the attack. Nice from you, Belglub. Mitchell, play the ball for him. He's making a run. This is good. Belglub. Good ball. Casserole. Back out to Belglub. Heavily involved in this passage. Casserole. Belglub. Oh, it's gorgeous. Chicane! You're awful. But you've given us a 2-1 lead. The captain. Oh, he sucks. He sucks so hard. But he's on a hat-trick. And Belgrub has absolutely done everything you could possibly dream a player there would. Connor's unlucky because he's just become the invisibility cloak. Belgrub all over that. And Chicane just puts the cherry on top. 2-1 City in the Carabao Cup Final after being 1-0 down. Harshly 1-0 down, but we were 1-0 down. And Mitchell well placed there, right? Look inside, for goodness sake. A guy wide open. There we go. Mitchell loses it. And how did we not get that back? No. Oh, what are you doing, Say? Oh, thank goodness for that. Holy cow. I cannot wait to drop you. You have been garbage ever since AFCON, bro. Why would you stop running there? We will take Georgiev off because that rating's a little bit average on that heart. We'll get Fabian. Mitchell's recovered. Yeah, we won't change anything else. Just change the left back. As Forest attack. Do not. Oh, Belgrub. Dead set. We might have to make you captain for next year instead of Chicane because you deliver all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but you know, more than he does. I'm still begging the lad who's on a hat-trick in the final. And he might be about to get an assist. Mitchell. Okay, maybe I'm being overly harsh now on Chicane. He's literally had a hand in all our goals. Though Spellgrub was fairly heavily involved here too. So, I've picked the right two players as the captains. Great management, but 3-1. We've got one hand on the Carabao Cup now. We will get Mitchell off here because he is knackered eventually. Millis, do not let me down. Please do not let me down. In that right wing spot, we've got a 2-goal lead, so you know it probably wouldn't be your fault if we stuff this up. $80 minutes, right? We've got 2 players on red hearts, so they're the ones that come off. Belgrub for Leverher, and Santos comes off for Papamat. No, I can't do. Okay, somehow I forgot we only had one sub left. We'll leave Santos on then because make sure the wide players are a bit more fresh. We'll lower the tempo, start time wasting. But thank goodness we come back from 1-0 down because, boy, that felt harsh and was harsh. More often, game. It's 86 minutes in the cup final. You know what I'm trying to do there. The Chicane's picked up a knock. They might. They're going to try and get something late here to get themselves back in this. Ivan whips it in. Good header away though. Millis, run, son. You're young. You barely play for me. Just run. No, don't do that. That is dumb. Okay, thankfully that's also bad from Robinson. But Millis, you have one job. Don't stuff things up. And what did you nearly do there? You nearly stuffed things up. But we got away with it. So just flush it, move on. Casserole. Up to the Chicane. Oh, they're giving us space at the back now, aren't they? I suppose they have to. They've got to push for this. Oh, yeah. Ooh, jeepers. This is getting a bit fancy. Yonazawa. Post. Millis. Oh, go on. Give me that trophy. 4-1. Good job flushing at Millis because, yeah. Oh, nearly picked out top bins. I suppose he's reacted to that clearance from Sewell in a weird way. It is the jammiest goal of all time, but it absolutely puts the nail in the Nottingham Forest coffin here in the Carabao Cup Final. Last 30 seconds. Get the party started, lads. We absolutely now have European football next season. And for a club in £170 million of net debt, that is quite big. Santos looking for a screamer. Comes off Oscar. Might not even see this. We don't. We are the Carabao Cup champions. With Manchester City. That is a... Okay, I suppose it's a cup. Thing is, I have seen a lot of cups that look like that, so I can't even beg them for that. I suppose it looks old, and the Carabao Cup is old. But we are the champions of energy drink cups. Yay! Get in there, lads. Why is Chicane? It looks like Belgrub's holding it, not Chicane. Why is the captain not? Anyway. Oh no, it is Chicane. Sure, he's an absolute midget. Somehow both got the same hairdo. The vice and main captains. But first trophy of the season, and our first trophy back as a top flight club. Well, he came back after one of the harshest looking scorelines possible for a little while there, thanks to frickin' Sir Raphael. He is quite good, as we found out at Napoli last season. Or the season before last, sorry. And we pick up a cup. Lovely stuff. Players didn't seem that thrilled about it, really, did they, after that talk? But European football in some form guaranteed. We should really get the Champions League given our prem position. But it's at least a fallback now. Thank you, Gerben. At least you're from I imagine the football zone's a lot more respectable than TalkSport. Just need that goal to go against us to get our butt into gear. Chicane injured. Okay. Nothing major. He'll be fine. And there we go. We had the EFL Cup to our collection. Lovely stuff. And yeah, Belgrub, you were superb, mate. You were absolutely wonderful. Super stuff from you. Won a domestic cup. Awesome. Chicane actually got man of the match. Now, good. Yeah, don't leave me for Liverpool. Liverpool, mate, Liverpool won't even be in Europe next season the way they're going. Oh, United. Oh, poor Man U. Not. That's got us solidly in second, losing to 18th place Stoke. And Chelsea, 89th minute over Newcastle. So, yeah, next game's quite big for the Prem because we travel to Stamford Bridge. Speaking of which, he's listed. Can we approach him yet? No. Yeah, I'm going to need to keep a big eye on him as a free transfer. A big eye out on him for a potential free transfer. Leon sacked their manager. Interesting. We won't leave City till we get a Premier League. But Leon could have been fun. I really don't care about the Carabao Cup ban right now, guys. So let's just skip past that. That's a problem for next year, Sean. That's a problem for next year, Sean does FM. In the first round or whatever. Now let's give, because are you still injured? Yeah, we'll give Felipe a solid hour. Get him back into the mix so we can get him in for say. Record goals, 20. Oh, broken Liverpool's by 1. You love to see it. Right, you're not that great. And now we absolutely have Europe next season. We hopefully absolutely have a semi-decent transfer budget, unlike this past season. So let's make sure our shortlist has got good players on it. Not you, Francisco Paredes of Real Madrid. Dealing a living over there. Aston Villa. No. Dan from Liverpool. No good. Same with you, the Famalicão lad. 60 million. Absolutely not. And Bro Hansen, which is a cracking name over there at Genk. We're not going to get you either. But top of the table clash in the Prem. This is going to be interesting. We've been poor on the road for quite a while now, even that draw against Wolves earlier today. And we really need to win this to keep the gap down to 5. If it gets out to 11, there's no chance. This is a must-win for us if we want to win the Prem in our first season back up. Okay, the supporters are stoked. We've got Conference League. Okay, Leicester Birmingham, not really a fixture we have to worry about. But no, tricky little string of away games. Let's see if we get through them all today. Got, 50 minutes-ish of stream left. So, We'll see, although I could stay on a little bit later today. The wife's away. Teaching, so we'll see how that goes. Speaking of which, is the another NPC game on Belgrade. Yeah, you're playing well. I hope you get called up, but honestly, I don't care that much. Oh, Santos injured. Is it Papa Marasar time? Not quite, because you'll get over that, thankfully. We should actually have a few players getting back for this next game. Hopefully, Felipe, we can actually get into the team over Say now, because I've not been stoked with Say. He is happy being a squad player. His form, he just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Is the best way I can describe it. Of late, Piver should be fit, so we can get him back in there for probably for Sar actually, and then Onandera on the bench, and hopefully as well because Serta will be fine, so he comes in for Millis. Bit harsh after scoring in a cup final, and also Mino should be okay too. And Yashikane as well, although he's quite tired, which is interesting. Right, let's carry on. Oh, that's not good, guys. Who have we lost to there? Under 21s. Okay, 5 o'clock kickoff for Stade Day down south. A couple of big away games in the Prem coming up here. Chelsea and Spurs. The first one, we've got to get this gap down to 5. And a youth intake. Oh, now this is supposed to be a good youth intake. We had a stinker last year, and it was predicted to be a stinker. This one is supposed to be good. So let's see. Corey McGuinness. Is that a former player? Yes. Okay. He is worth a lot now. Holy. There was something in this, wasn't there, that we had? Not a buyback. Oh, we could get some money for that from that. Surely there was a percentage of next sale and whatever we did with him. Right, Caserta back. Under 18s, who needs minutes? You can get some minutes there. Not a lot else. We'll give Say a run, actually. But yeah, the rest of these guys will actually probably be using in some form. Now, youth intake. 3 elite prospects. Charlie Green. Love that name already. Right, how do they look? Ooh, hello, hello. Mamadou Kanate. Yes, striker. Never turned down a 5-star potential striker. Right. I need to make sure I've got money. Yeah, let's just shift a lot of this over into the wage budget for a moment. Just to make sure that we don't, for whatever reason, get ourselves into a dumb area here. Intake. Bosch. Mamadou Kanate. Yes. Shoots with power. Yes. Aggressive. Brave. Flair. Professional personality. Yes, yes, yes. Sign. Immediately. Not freaking 2041, you stupid game. Future prospect. There we go. Let's just go down slightly. We're not paying you extra to be a football player, you absolute mug. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of all that and see. Let's just Yep, come on. There we go. Simple contract. Love your work, Kanate. So Mamadou Kanate comes in. Andrew Jones, solid left winger, good potential. Area where actually a little bit weakened, I'd say, so that's okay. Um, I mean, do we have to talk to his agent first? He's literally come from a youth intake. That okay. Probably skip that next time, don't I? Get rid of all this nonsense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all right. No, can't have that. There we go. Right. Andrew Jones comes in with 5-star potential, so 2 good ones. What about the last one? Charlie Green, and attacking midfielder with 20 flair and 17 determination. Oh yes, 16 work rate, 17 natural fitness. This is a good intake. This makes up for last year. I did do immediate with that last guy, didn't I? Freaking better of now. I've just remembered. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 2.7k for Charlie Green. Now going down further. Oh, it continues. Jacob Thomas from Wales. Probably more of a central mid. Just need to, not sure exactly where we'd play him. And that can do left wing. Can't really do centre back. We'll see. The potential looks good on paper. The attributes are nowhere near those other guys. But we'll approach to sign him. Good little. He wants a lot of money for how good he is. Okay, here's a bit of a greedy lad. Okay, 5k. Geez, how are you the one who wants the most money? Twice as much as anyone else, and you are quite mid currently, but I'll trust the potential. And Luke Edwards, right winger, I suppose he needs to work on that strength at 16-1. Could get blown over by 1k an hour wins, but you know, we'll trust that he's got a bit of potential. Youth contract, sure. Now, what else have we got here? A lot of frees. Anyone with like ridiculous attributes? Not really. I'm not huge on the 3 stars. Dear 17 bravery, but might wait and see for him. Justin Perez, for a cam striker, a position that we don't really use. Verlon C's a good bravery, good natural fitness, but yeah, we'll see if you maybe get a little boost at some stage. You're not actually that promising. And neither are you Monaghan's. I think just those top 5 I saw it was there. Any weird nationalities down here? Gibraltar, Sam Cooper. 16 teamwork. Oh, tempting, but no. And down further, no poor prospects. That's quite good. Tom Redknapp, is that Harry's son? Well, Harry's probably great grandson at this stage. Anyway, that's pretty good. It's a good intake. Makes up for that trash one of last year. Jesus, yeah, that's right. We're Man City, so that makes sense. Interesting news got out about our youth intake. Hello, Oney. Hope you're doing well. All right, so quite a few players going on international duty. We can, okay. Belgrade, but we can actually do this. Right. Anyone coming back from a recent injury? Not really. So we should be okay here. Recommend a game? Sure. The channel name is a little bit restrictive here, but you can recommend a game. Onadira gets called up. Well and truly justified. Sun tosses back to training poorly. Now we've had a cup final and got through that. From Argentinian creators, okay. Sure. Okay, youth candidates held to a draw. Green and press, good because we are signing them. Free all. It doesn't actually tell us the ones that we should sign, but no one's got a little boost. Okay, I might check that out at some stage. Probably not on stream though. Sorry. Check it out somewhere first. Now, who are these guys? They're all quite tired. We'll just skip that game. Right, so we need to win this. Otherwise, we are not catching Chelsea at all. 11 points with 7 games to go. That'll be beyond the massive comeback we pulled with Napoli last season. This is still doable if we can get this gap down to 5. All good, Bunny. I might check it out, yeah. We need to win this one. A draw doesn't even help us, really. As Santos gets injured, right? Thomas is signed, of course he is, because he got a mental contract. Now position, he's got to be in the midfield, doesn't he? It just depends. We centre mid or attacking mid. He's probably a channel, seeing as he looks a bit more natural there already. So let's do that. And also just get him. That would be a usual centre mid, I think. Few more people get some minutes. Those ones are fine. They haven't been injured lately. Andrew Jones, you're going to be our left winger, so this is easy. You can be a inside forward while also being a wide midfielder, not a wild midfielder. Though if you feel like it. Ooh, that's a long one at a peak key time of the season. Right, Sar. In you come. That's a blow. Okay. To the point where at this stage we're probably using Funes in that role, probably more, I'd say, if we get someone else. So Funes can be a DM cover. And Say's the centre back cover. But obviously Funes is more positions he can play, so he stays on the bench. But that's a little blow. That is a 2 to 4 weeks that could cost us FA Cup as well. Now Liverpool away at Brentford. I mean, there's a couple of teams that Leicester Arsenal, I suppose, is interesting, but with what, 8 games left, a 10-point gap over some of those teams, you'd think would be okay over them anyway. Leicester beat Arsenal. Oh, Mikel could be in trouble. Man U do win. Liverpool also win. And Tottenham win as well. So, yeah, that's not good for Arsenal. Mikel could be in deep trouble there. Right, now, what do we play? Attacking midfielder? I feel like we do play that. Yeah, we do. So it's easy. And a pressing central midfielder for Charlie Green. So these youth and take players come into the mix. But yeah, we need to sort our away issues out like now here. Otherwise, no Prem for us. Be the first in like 7 years where we would have spent a full year at a club and not won the league if we don't win the Prem this season. And especially Louis Henrique, that would kind of sting. Given he's the one who went to Betis after we won the league 3 years in a row and then finished like 3rd or 4th with them. He had to come to England and Chelsea because he just could not hack Spain at all. His stint at Barcelona just continued their absolute trophy drought. Now, be defensively hard to beat. Well, what the frick does that mean? I'm just going to stick to what we do, which might be dangerous, but we'll see. Right, Luke Edwards, you're a right winger. So that for us is a inside winger. Wide midfielder. That potential not quite as good as I think it was when we first approached him for our intake. But yeah, this must win if we want to win the Prem here. So let's get a prediction going. Top versus second, top of the table clash. That's what I was trying to get out there. And we'll sort Canada out while this all goes on. Probably the pick of our youth intake this season. The Scottish striker. Chuck a quick save on. Oh, it's already been done. Never mind. And you're right. I might sort out the light here because it's getting a little dark. It feels like. Anyone that we can throw onto the bench? Not really. There's a lot of fitness tests down there, isn't there? But thankfully for us, Piver and that isn't one. Right, we'll get the light sorted while you guys finish predicting. Oh, orange am I? Oh, yeah, okay, we need to tone that down, don't we, a little bit? Camera hub, let me just make myself a lot less orange. Is that good? Let me turn my ISO down a bit as well. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Okay. That looks a bit more natural. Okay, let's get into this game now. Sarr is, yeah, we know Sarr's lacking max sharpness, but yeah, our usual DM's got injured for a month, so unfortunately, somewhat, Papa Mata Sarr actually is going to have to play a big role for us here. But there is that Chelsea team. We did beat them quite well at home, but we do that to everyone. So it's these away games, which is where we find a way to stuff things up. Honestly, Nothing to lose, lads. We're from Manchester. Jeez, of course we can handle bad weather. How pleased. We're scoring goals. That's good. Play well all the time. Let's go. JK. Don't like seeing him in a Chelsea shirt. He's barely been at Liverpool, and I'm saying that. Right. Need this. Really need this. If we win, it goes down to 5 points with 7 games to play. If we lose, 11. So, no chance, really. Especially with still Spurs and Liverpool away. But hopefully, this won't be our funeral here at Stamford Bridge. And we can get a result on the road, which has been such a struggle for us this season. For whatever reason. Today's the day we need to front. Got Felipe back in there alongside Medina. I didn't actually check what side they should be on. Right only. Yeah, okay, right, we're sweet. That's perfect. We can do that. With that pairing. I don't think we've played them together so far. It was Medina and Say while Felipe was out. And then, yeah. I think we dropped Medina when Say came back. But we are getting better a little bit so far. Chelsea have a lot more shots. They get the first free kick here to Jacquet. Goes out to O'Reilly. And by. Good foot in there from Trujillo. Can he produce some Mexican magic? Now he's won us the ball. Oh, yes, he can. That's good. Will it result in anything? Paiva! Yes, Claudio. 1-0 City. Halfway through the first half. They are getting slightly FM'd here, Chelsea. Great from Trujillo. Won the ball back. Absolutely cooked Avatisyan there. Probably butchering that pronunciation, but he's a new gent. Doesn't count. And Paiva beats Urbig back from injury. And what a way to make a statement that he is back. 1-0 Chelsea. Not Chelsea. Man City at Chelsea. Get your Sean. You're wearing black today. And it's not even the right shade of blue, you absolute idiot. But 1-0. Chelsea on the ball, Hutto. Oops, Civic. That's nicely covered though from Georgiev, the West Ham man. Guys, what are you two doing? Do not find a way to stuff things up. Oh, that's a touch from him. That's a touch from him. Good save, Simon. Quite good work there from the guy who got dead set cooked by Trujillo earlier. The AP for them. And 5 minutes to go in the first half, we have a throw-in, which we keep the ball from at the moment nicely. Belgrade was great in the Carabao final. Sa, nice ball up to Chicane Trujillo. In the box. Pulls it back. Georgiev. Paiva. It's in there for Martins. 2-0. Hello. Are we going to click now with a top tier cup in England? Just to be clear, we've done that quite a bit in the save, let's be honest. But, oh, the Paiva assist. And Martins, there is no stopping that one. It's a cushion goal. Things you love to see. Bust that emote out. This would be, well, Mahusiv. 2-0 up over the league leaders and keeping ourselves in a title race. Anyone out there tired? No one's playing poorly, let's be honest. No, don't change a thing, Sean. Keep it up. Let's not even put any doubt in their mind here. They've made a lot of subs, Chelsea. And they're playing out from the back. 2 down. Even a draw, yeah, we kind of just need to win this. A draw's not a disaster, but from 2-0 up, yep, I'll be filthy. How have we not kept that there? Okay, it's come off the corner. Okay, we'll praise just to stop this, hopefully. Keep the lads happy. Good save there from Simon. And a corner. Oh, if we can make this free, that'd be huge, especially because Spurs is quite short after this. So quick back up. We keep that, thankfully. Georgiev back out to Trujillo. Getting a bit fancy down that left-hand side. Some short stuff. Oh, Felipe off the post. It's the former Chelsea man. And he ain't worrying about the celebration. Tommy Mitchell. 3-0. It's a lucky as anything goal, but we'll take it. Felipe, just a speculator. It nearly goes in off the post, and Mitchell can bounce it over his former teammate. Big goal. 3-0. Oh, and that is awful from a guy who nearly looked at signing Almala, so glad we went for Mitchell over him. Trujillo. Oh, play the ball. Piver's in the box. Floats it. Chicane! Oh, my Lord. Where does this come from? We have been trash on the road all season, and we're beating the league leaders 4-0. And there's still 35 minutes left here. Oh, I can make subs now. That's great before Spurs. But that is horrific at the back from Chelsea. What is Pimentel doing? And Hutto for that matter, but Pimentel in particular. 4-0. Goodness me, Chelsea. Right, we can... Yeah, I'm gonna keep close off here, honestly. We've got Spurs coming up. We need to keep the pressure on Chelsea after this result. Let's not even risk a thing. Mitchell, you want to come off against your former club? Let's give Caserta some minutes back from injury. 4-goal lead. Felipe yellow. Okay, we might sort that out, actually. Off the back of this highlight, wouldn't have gone through before it anyway. Oh, there's a back pass. Goodness me. Thought they were about to have a big-time collapse. But hopefully Louis Enrique's enjoying this, just knowing that he's forever my you-know-what. They'll score now, won't they? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, okay. Good. Right, we'll get Felipe off. Good return. Spooniers, though, on for you. Georgiev. Geez, long highlight here. Try and praise. That wasn't great from Georgiev. He is the one slightly tired player out there now. This could be the time where Chelsea hit us, but we've got a 4-goal lead. We've got Spurs in a couple of days, and we need to pretty much win all our games. Blades. Oh, Simon is having a blinder for once. Lovely stuff from Dennis Simon. Chelsea will feel like ridiculously harsh that they're getting beaten here, but we've been very clinical with our chances, and Simon's come up huge for us today so far. Oh, and yeah, it's not going their way today, Chelsea. That was pretty close from set piece, but they just put it over the crossbar. Let's just to be safe, because it is a quite important game, this. The 8-point gap could have gone out to 11. It has gone down to 5. And with 7 games left, there is still time for us. Are we going to do it 2 seasons in a row? Come back. Well, not 2 in a row. We were here in the championship last year and waltzed it, but in 3 years in a top flight league. Are we going to come from what looked like a hopeless position and pick up the league title? Simon having a very good game, and that's apparently how that key highlight ends. A lot of yellows, which is a slight concern here. It's not going to cost us in this game, but yeah. Oh, Caserta. That is wonderful from you, Chicane. Off he goes, looking for a double late on. Floats the ball out to the corner. I suppose it's an interesting time-wasting tactic. Yonezawa. Oh, my Lord, Chelsea are absolutely fraud material here. 5-0 defeat. Interesting ball from Chicane, but it has worked out because he's ended up scoring the goal. Onodera and then Yonezawa, the Japanese link-up. And then a bit of Tunisia in there with the, yeah, no idea what Urbig and Co are doing there. Is that, it's Pimentel again. He's having a stinker. Absolute stinker. What's his rating? 6.2. That's kind. That is kind. But for a team that have struggled to win on the road all season, this is quite a statement. Maybe it's the rain. Maybe we just love playing in the rain. Oh, Simon, he wants that clean sheet bonus today. Good save from him. And that will be all she wrote. You'd think it is. That is a superb display. And, yeah, there's a reminder of how big that is. Down to 5 points. They're still in the box seat, but oof, that could hurt them. Very comprehensive, lads. Now we've got to back it up against Spurs before the international break. We'll sneak that one in today. And now I think what we'll do is come back tomorrow and pick up from the Man United FA Cup quarter-final. But that is a huge win. With what was on the line. Tell you what, if we get level with them now, we've got head-to-head and goal differential over them. So, because they have not beat us this year, I'm pretty sure. Was it a draw when we... Yeah, it was a draw. So how did we draw against them at home? Goodness me. Anyway. Great from you, Pivot. Yeah, good. Don't go to Liverpool, bro. Now we're doing to rest, actually. It's the first time today, but we're doing to rest before our next game. Why I don't press space there for some reason instead of shift. Up set, dead set. That was right. This is what we want to do. That. Because we've got Spurs on the Wednesday. It would kind of sting if we stuffed this up against Spurs. We're still going to need some help from the teams who do play Chelsea. But that was ultra impressive. I might just leave that bypass the press on at this point. The evidence is getting quite significant that we play a lot better that way. Okay, the Man U game's been sorted out quite well, actually. Oh, wait, no, that hasn't, though. Yeah, let's get this sorted. That's weird how that's ended up happening. Match review, match tactics. We can't really do much else, so that's okay. That'll do. Right. Under 21s win. Lovely. Peak time for scouting, but sure. Lucas Martinez, Warmer Link, Jakubinko. If nothing else, too, that's a big win for our Champions League hopes. Because if Chelsea were more or less looking to lock it up, then we've gone quite close to doing the same there. Chicane, 10 league goals. It's taken a lot longer than it should have, but he has started to deliver since the cup final. The big question is, do Chelsea have a game before this international break? United, Liverpool. Ooh, go on Liverpool in a weird way. It's a big enough gap back to fifth now. I'm feeling pretty confident about Champions League at this point. Just want to make sure I finish here with United now. And hopefully lift the title. Right, you can keep playing for the under 21s. Same for you, Say, actually. We'll give you a run there. Martinez can go do one because you absolutely cost me 20 million earlier this season by going to the wrong MLS club. Not signing at the time, but doing it in 6 months when your contract expired, you right tool. Okay, they got Vuskovic still, which is concerning. Technically, yeah, see now, this is where I'm not gonna, I usually listen to that instruction, but we've been so good bypassing the press our last couple of games, I'm gonna just ignore it. We've scored a lot more goals. As Iglesias there just ruins Birmingham. Still not really much of a relegation battle, that though. 32 points Sunderland, 24 Stoke. That's a lot to make up. 8 points. Same gap that we had to make up, but we did just pull off a big result. If we can get through this with a win, we've got some nice games in the league. Just Liverpool on the final day away could be, if that's a decider, that will be a bit petrifying at Anfield if we have to win that. Well, Chelsea have whatever they have. Okay, that's fine. It's still on the same day after the break. And we'll get a prediction going. So last one of the stream here, guys. I'll make sure we get through the international break before tomorrow's stream. But Tottenham v Man City. Why I keep saying Chelsea? They're 8th. They're not going that great. They're certainly not as good as Chelsea. We just bet 5-0. So you'd hope that we get the job done here. Recent form, not too bad with Nagelsmann in charge. Having left PSG and Bayern before that, so he's interesting move there, but Spurs are supposed to be quite good. Did beat me in a Champions League final back in Batiste, but we won't talk about that too much. I'm trying to remember who was the manager then, actually. Might have been Glasner. Anyway, are Chelsea playing? No. No, Chelsea just aren't playing any. Oh, the 4th. 4th of April. When's our next game? The 8th. Okay, they're playing. Okay, whatever. Right, let's go to the match. So, yeah, good chance for us here to close that gap on Chelsea a bit more. Onadera has left early. You've got to be kidding me, FM. What am I supposed to do now? That is ridiculous. If I knew that, I wouldn't have put these other guys in the game. I suppose we go 2 strikers, but on the bench for frickin' reasons, but that is so dumb because Santos, of course, is injured. Why do people leave for international breaks early? For goodness sake. Okay. Hopefully we'll be fine. But that's annoying. We've already got a few midfielders injured. But there are Spurs. Bergvall, Vorten, that's a good midfield. Vukovic, Hector Forte. Yeah, it's not a bad team actually. I'll do that. We've got nothing to lose again. We're kind of in that zone at the moment. We're second. No one's expecting us to win the league. Have we? I'm not sure we have. Been that good on the road, but we haven't lost. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. But we haven't, what, away tonight, so that's handy. Let's see if it continues. If we win this, the gap in the meantime closes to 2 points, which is well and truly game on then, even if they do have a game in hand. We beat Chelsea 5-0. Can we, well, just make 3 points. I don't care how we do it, just 3 points, lads. Let's not have that crap back up after such a good result against top of the table. Because the one concern is that these guys apparently don't press very much, and we are going to stick with our bypass the press, just because it feels like it'd be mental to change what worked so well against Chelsea. Got the first shot off, which is good. And we've got a free kick, Belgrub. Into Sa. Belgrub, Piver, Martins. Okay, we're quite fortunate to keep that, but we do well. Chicane, he might be off there. He might be off. No, not even a check. 1-0 City. That just looked way too good to be true. Lovely. Oh, I'm petrified of turning off my PC, actually. I'm petrified of turning off my PC. We're just getting a run going. You all know what I mean. It's happened to all of us. You turn off the PC and all of a sudden, the next time. But that is big. Good early goal. Now, just hold on and pick up the 3 points, lads. So for a team playing a gegenpress, we have put zero pressure on them there, which is a concern because we were so in the face of Chelsea. Sotor, Bergvall. How did we let them get it? Oh, Simon! I hate you with a passion. Oh, dude. If I have any money, if I have like a little bit of money next season, you are gone. I don't care if you've won the world's best goalkeeper. That is not what the world's best goalkeeper does. Absolute fraudulent behaviour from you. Unbelievable. Right, 1-1. Unlucky our goalkeeper's a mug, guys. Let's just make sure we don't have to rely on him again. Frickin' heck. Oh, okay. Okay, you can catch the ball. Well done, Simon. Maybe the PC restart will be a good thing. Rolls it out to Felipe. Oh, jeez, God. Oh, for goodness sake. It's not his fault, but I'm still blaming Simon for this because he started it all. Medina, you've got to hit it. Oh, come Okay. Yeah, we'll beat Chelsea 5-0, but then just, you know, Spurs it against Spurs. Absolute gifts. Absolute freaking gifts. The only thing that second goal is that because we're trying to bypass the press. Although we weren't really there, were we? Because they actually were putting a press on us, and for some reason we didn't hoof it deep. Oh, right. Payback chicane. There we go. FM justice to all. What we can do, they can do. Not quite as well. Oh, Vukovic too. That's bad. That's a good play to be doing that. A little bit unlucky for Mullen because he's absolutely got teleported through there. But we're all square. Ooh, tasty game here at Spurs. Every shot on target has been a goal. How are we not trying to win that ball first, guys? Well, we're back past the goalie. Dangerous the way today's going, but okay, we've given them tons of space there, especially with a guy who we know is good because he was on loan here last season. Sepulveda. Oh, for goodness sake. Simon. What is that, bro? And why are we sagging off so much? We're supposed to be pressing. We're doing a gegenpress. I see stuff all pressing. We're giving them tons of space. Go to your right, you frickin' stupid German. Right. Demand more. Their goalkeeper's actually made some saves now. Unbelievably. Apparently Simon has as well. Okay, this has calmed down a little bit now, which I don't like. We need to at least get something from this game, guys. You cannot beat Chelsea 5-0 and lose to Spurs. You cannot beat Spurs 5-0 on the road and then stuff it up against frickin' 8th place, but apparently we can. Oh, what are we doing, Belgrub? Why did you not get to that? Oh, I tell you what, Simon, I'll clap that because you've actually done something. Oh my dear. Right, is this actually going to be a highlight for us, or are we just getting teased because it's nearly half time? Trujillo. Trujillo would feel very fair from the first half of this, in a weird way. Georgiev. And there for Trujillo, who's not had a good first half. He might have to come off beyond his own. Chicane. Georgiev. Okay, this is just a waste of time, isn't it? This is a waste of time. Come on, Spurs, do what we did earlier. Give us a goal. No, this is just a complete waste of time before half. Yep, okay, 3-2 down. 1 giveaway from them, 2 from us. Should be really 1-1. Unbelievable. Right. Trujillo, off you come. Do I sub Simon? It's frickin' tempting, eh? Yeah, stuff it. Mino, on you come. I'm sick of that absolute prick. Right. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake, who was that? Piver. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Right, put pressure on them, guys. We at least need a draw from this. Cannot allow Chelsea to get back to 8 points clear. That'll be just brutal. Right, good from you, Belgrub. You actually committed to it that time. We'll keep the... Come on, Belgrub. Yes! Right, here we go. No Simon, no worries. And Belgrab gets us back level, thank goodness. Mullen looking for Spittin Nisita. And some good play, continues the overlapping run. And with a bit of help from the post, and it goes 3-3. That's better, lads. If only we didn't give away 2 absolute freebies to them. Oh, not from a set piece. Wharton, spitting the sitar, back to Wharton. Uh-oh, why are we giving that lad so much space? Luckily you can't hit the target this time. It's like we don't know anything about him, even though we played at our club last year. Okay, win that. Win. Oh, goodness me, how have we not kept that ball? Make sure we had a foot on it. Oh, goodness me, we're getting cooked here. Nice from Belglub. Deals to it. We still see the corner though. Ugh. Soto goes short. Stop this, lads. Oh, how are we giving them that much frickin' space? Come on. What is this defence? He's knackered. There's no one doing the edge of the box, that's why. Yeah. Absolute mug. Horrific from our set piece coach. Okay. That's why. At least that's the excuse for that one, but goodness me. Sars cooked. We'll get Ferniers on for you. We don't have... Oh, there he is. Yep. And now Mitchell. Right, we've got... Oh, it's going to irritate me big time if we don't win this. Or if we don't get something out of it. Tottenham throw in. Just made things interesting by beating Chelsea. Oh, okay. He's playing better than Simon, who might cost us the league this season. How can you give someone like that the world's best goalkeeper the way he's been playing? Makes zero sense. It's like they just choose a random reason to give it to someone. You played for these 2 clubs. You must be good. Right. We need to go much higher and be more expressive. Go a touch wider. Have a bit more of a go at them. Get stuck in. Go. We can't do it. You know, let's go much higher. Let's just freaking take it to them, guys. If the game lets us actually change something here. Right, attacking. We need a goal. We need a goal. Unbelievable that we've lost that. Unbelievable. Stats look like that Spurs deserve that, but just what was that? 2 goals that we can... It should have been a draw. We gift them 2. They gifted us with 1. And Dennis Simon... Oh. Individuals. Absolute joke you are, mate. Right. That'll do it for today. That probably kills the title dream that was briefly revived. And our away form continues to be just utter dog shite. Yeah. don't care about entertaining bullshit. That is a bad result. Bad result, but thankfully it doesn't hurt us too much compared to the teams behind us. We should still be in the Champions League next year, but jeez. You beat Chelsea 5-0 and then you do that. Both away, so can't really even blame the away thing there. But that'll do it for today. We'll come back tomorrow and hopefully he doesn't want to go. No, good. And yeah, we'll get stuck into a bit of that last stretch of the season. Not sure we'll get through all of it, but we might. It's going to depend on how the FA Cup goes, isn't it, against Man U? But a lot of those other games are winnable. So hopefully we do a job there and maybe get to a spot before Liverpool. Who have Chelsea got? Game, load. I mean, they do have there's a tricky 3-game patch there. So you never know. But yeah. If we were 2 points behind them, that would have been interesting. Now we're still 5 behind them. We're going to need some luck. But thanks for coming today, guys. I am going to dash. Won't do a raid today because there's not usually as many people live at this time. Let's double check. Yeah, we'll leave it right today because I've got to go cook my dinner. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m-ish New Zealand time, and we'll pick up from there, maybe finishing the season. Depends how the FA Cup goes. Yeah, frickin' Spurs. Yeah, hopefully we could rest today, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye.